How's it going, my truant people? DrSlaking, the Slacking Doctor, back with week 6, I think, of the GDL. Week 7, I think, right? Week 7, I think, of the GDL. I think we've only got 3 weeks left after this. We are going up against Ultraplayer and his West Virginia Miniors today. Ultraplayer is someone I've played quite a few times now in Draft League, someone that I have a lot of time for, so I'm very, very excited to go up against him again today. As promised, after last week, I rebuilt the team. I made some trades. I should have had a video up announcing those trades, but in case for whatever reason I haven't, we have 2 of the trades, or the only 2 trades we made with us today, which is Poliwrath and Klinklang. So, we are just now waiting to search for him. I'll say, let me know when to search again. So I have put more effort into this than the other teams in terms of I'm fresher with it. I've just built it ready for this game, purpose for this game, rather than building it at the start of the season and then just leaving it. And I spent a bit more time on it than I did on the JB Westside team. Having said that, this is still a casual league, and I don't want to lose that. I don't want to make this suddenly a hardcore league. Like, I joined this knowing I would take some L's, and the fact that we went 4-0 to begin with, I think, it was like the pressure kind of came back on a little bit. It was, all right, got to keep winning. Now you're undefeated. I didn't want that for this. I wanted this to be fun. So I have built some more, serious sets. The team has always been relatively serious, but I still want to have fun with it. So we have an Assault Vest Poliwrath here with Liquidation, Close Combat, High Horsepower, Poison Jab. We have a Damp Rock Pelipper, Standard Pivot with Mono Scold. We do have Defog on it this week, though, just in case. We have a Choice Banded Barraskewda, which chooses team. We have a G-Max Venusaur, which could go crazy if positioned properly. We have a bulky Leftovers Klinklang, designed to help out a little bit with like Hatterene, and potentially if it has to, Aegislash. And then we have a Clefairy. Now, Aegislash is by far and away the biggest threat. So we're just waiting really to get into this. He live streams his game, so I think he's just starting up his live stream. Aegislash is a really big problem if it's Swords Dance, Life Orb, Shadow Sneak type stuff. Like, we might just get swept. But I wanted to bring new stuff, right? Like I said, I didn't want this to become ultra competitive. So I have come into this knowing that we could lose to a Swords Dance, Shadow Sneak, Aegislash. That being said, I do have a Heliolisk on my team. So I don't think it's necessarily the bring that you look at and you say, oh, I can Shadow Sneak through his whole team, because Heliolisk, Thunder in the Rain, and the normal type being immune to Ghost typing on Shadow Sneak, I think stops that. When I've played Aegislash a little bit before, when you see a faster offensive normal type than Aegislash, if it's got something to hit Aegislash with, then it can kind of shut down that idea. For example, you wouldn't really run that kind of a set against a Megaloponia. You might run Autotomize, which is less of a threat because we have Rain. So unless he gets to +4, he ain't going to outspeed us. So again, I don't think that's necessary. I think it'd be more like a Specs Aegislash or something, which will probably just claim KOs, but that's what Aegislash does. Just waiting for the thing. We'll battle in land mode. We'll go 1-5-1. I'll go 1-5-1 whenever you're ready. I think he's live streaming it. I don't know. I think he's live streaming it. I'm super like, well, I don't really know what's going on, but we got this far, connected quickly, so I'm guessing he's just introing. Go and check him out, I should say, as well, because he does upload these live streams to his channel. If you haven't checked out the rest of GDL coaches, go and check them out. Did I say GDL at the beginning of this video? I feel like I said the wrong league. You can't take it back now, can you? I think I said the right thing. I'm not feeling 100% today, in case you guys can't tell, which you probably can. I'm feeling quite under the weather today, so it's just one of those things where if I seem a little bit off, a little bit slower than normal, I need a haircut desperately, but I can't afford to have one, so I'm a little bit scruffy. I need to sort out my moustache. I'm going to see my grandparents tomorrow, so I'm going to have a little trim up of that, otherwise they'll be not passive aggressive, but grandparent type comments on, it's a rather large moustache you have there now, Matthew. Oh, is that a permanent feature on your face? So I'm going to give it a little bit of a trim. It's perhaps got a little bit oversized. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing them. I don't know what he's doing. I would tune in to stream, but that would be really disrespectful. I wouldn't do that. But then we'd know what was happening. But yeah, go and check them out. Check out all the other GDL coaches. I'm really hoping in the last, as I say, I think we've got 2 to 3 weeks. Let's have a look. We've got time. I think we've got 2 to 3 weeks after this left of the season. Let's have a look. I think we have 2 games after this, or 3? 3. Yeah, we have 3 games left. We play Mario B. Mario B. It sounds weird when you say it out loud, so seeing it written down. Root and OG Albino, who I'm looking forward to playing. So it will be good. I've never played. I'm trying to think of all the ways I can pronounce his name wrong. Odgelbiner. I've never played Odgelbiner, and I've never played Mario B. So I played Root, and we played twice. We had 2 stellar games when we played. That came down to predictions both times. So really looking forward to that one. But hopefully, if we can get a win today, maybe a couple of wins out of those 3, finish the season strongly. I'd like to not lose more than 2 for the rest of the season, but I've been playing so bad recently. Like you guys, most of you will know, I play these games on screen that you see, but also playing draft leagues on the side that I don't upload. Keep sharp, keeping the community, everything else, and I just enjoy it. I've been playing really badly recently, really badly across multiple leagues. I don't remember the last time I got a win was. It's been poor, disastrously poor. So hopefully we can arrest that slide today and do something good. I might make a cut, guys, and I'll be back with the game. Okay, so here we are, guys. Looks like we're getting right into it. So I think so. I mean, right? I think we are. It wasn't too long in the end. I'm guessing he was doing a team builder or something. We drop him a good look, have fun in the chat, close Discord so we can focus. So I instantly see the Thwackey. I very much expected to see that. I've got a pen and paper this week. We're going analog styles for writing down the team. Aegis/, very much expect to see that. Tentacruel, yep. Hydreigon, yep. Frostlass, ooh, didn't expect to see that. Okay, that's interesting. And Piloswine, I wonder if these are freeze dry, both of these. Probably. I would assume Frostlass gets it, but I couldn't tell you for sure. This is where we found out I'm not Drizzle Pelipper. So I just want to get my rain up early because I feel like I haven't been doing that well enough in recent games. So I think I want to do that. The good news is there's no hat, so Rusted becomes a little bit more expendable. I can play a little more loosely if I need to. I had Trick Room on it to reverse Trick Room if Hat wanted to set Trick Room. This is going to be a tough game. Like, the thing is, he's got no water immunity, which is amazing. In a Drakefish metagame, playing a team with no water immunity is like, oh, thank God. But he does have Hydreigon, Tentacruel, and the Thwackey. So he definitely has some water resists. The Hydreigon and the Thwackey in particular, I would expect to be pretty... Well, all of them I'd expect to be pretty tanky. But the fact that they get, I think, Recovery. I'm assuming Thwackey gets Synthesis. At least it gets Grassy Terrain. And the fact that he can Grassy Terrain up, things like Tentacruel with Black Sludge, Grassy Terrain, etc., is a little bit tough. It is a little bit just like, okay, we're going to have to chip them down gradually. But if we get our predictions right, we're going to be playing aggressive, we're going to be making predictions, and if we get those right, then we could be in a good spot. So I think this is going to be freeze dry. But I think he's going to want to get his rocks up immediately. Please be Drizzle. I'm shitting myself. I've got the poker face open in front of me. I can see it there. Why am I scared? I think this is going to be freeze dry. And I have no idea if Piloswine naturally outspeeds Pelipper. Now, he could have run enough speed to outspeed me, but I don't think he would. So, every little bit of chip counts, boys. I'm going to U-turn out. I'm going to U-turn out if he... I thought he'd do it as well! That was greedy of me. Oh. If only we'd scolded. Problem is, he can now get his rocks up, and this is dead, because this is my defogger. So, I didn't think he'd run that much speed on it. I didn't think he'd do it. I'm going to scold, in case he wants to get rocks up. Maybe I should defog, but I think that, yeah, maybe I could have defogged, but then he could just kill me the next turn with freeze dry, and rocks are up regardless. At least this way, I'm going to get a skull boosted chip off onto the Piloswine. I knew I should have gone hard into something. I was like, this is going to be fucking freeze dry. And what was it? It was fucking freeze dry, boys. His Focus Sash. We snagged the burn in a bit of revenge hack. So, I would say that's probably about fair, because I don't know as I overly would have wanted to... the U-turn would have got me into something else. Yeah, I'm broken his Sash. Cool tech by him, though. Cool prep. I fuck with it. I do think there's an argument that the freeze sucked more, but it is what it is. So this thing's going to come out now. So I can save this as sack fodder in the back. I And I don't hate that, because I could see this being like a taunt or a freeze dry. And like I said, my Kling Clang is relatively expendable now. I can't get rid of those rocks, so Pelipper is dead on re-entry, but offensive sacks could be really important, so I want to keep those. But I also want to keep in mind, you know, how I use my... This boy's wild. We chew. That's heat. I like that. So if he has to switch in, I can cross off Pillar Swine now. If he had to switch in on a... Gear Grind, what would you go into? You'd go into like the Aegis Slash, right? I could just Volt out, but I think I prefer the Wild Charge play in case he wants to go into like Tentacruel. I don't think he will. I'm pretty confident this will be either Thwackey or... He goes for the Will-O-Wisp, actually. This is fine. This is chip. This isn't too bad. We'll get some chip off here. He's probably Hex in that case, so he's probably going to Hex next. And we probably are going to go down to that, judging by how much the Thunder did. But I'm going to try and Volt out here. Interesting. I'm getting smashed right now. Let's just Volt out. Let's just Volt. If we can preserve this as another offensive sack. We're talking about offensive sacks at this point in the game. He's going to get his spikes up. Boys, we are fucked. I shouldn't have risked that freeze dry. Like, this is fully on me. Because I was like, I even said, I think he'll run that much speed, but I knew it was an option. The fact that I acknowledged it as the option and then didn't play around it is just horrible play by me. Like, there's no other word for it. So I'm going to have to take a fuck ton of chip on this right now. We're in the back here. We're in the back here, boys. We are in the back. And now I could Banded Crunch. So there's an argument that he has to think about that. I don't have it, but I'm saying I could. I think I'm just going to Banded Flip Turn. He might just sack this thing, because he's so in the front, he can. But if I can get some momentum, I may as well, because I'm not going to do shit to the Thwackey, which is, I'm assuming, like, it's hard for me to predict around the 3 fucking water resists he has right now, without having chipped any of them. So, that's nice. That's really nice. That's big damage. We'll take that big fucking damage. Alright. We're getting our other Rain Boy while we still got Rain. I don't know how many turns of Rain we got left, so let's check that. This game ain't going to timer, so we don't need to worry about taking our time checking things, because he's got too many layers of hazards up. I've already lost 2 Pokemon, more or less. Like, there's no way this is going to timer. So, info. Got 2 turns of Rain. Just going to high horsepower the first time. If he goes into Thwackey, good play, but I feel like the Tentacruel is the better play on the CC. So I just want to pop it. Please don't be on a balloon. Yeah, like I said, we have to get crazy. I know we just ground moved into the fucking... Oh, he's Rain Dish Black Sludge, Grassy Terrain. Oh. Why'd you do it to me? How aggressive do I want to be? Yeah, fuck it. We're in the back, boys. We're in the back. He's going to start out 10 of Rain. Good play. And now he'll outspeed me. He knows we're not choice locked anyway from the damage, so that doesn't reveal anything. It's fine to go for that there. I think we force him to stay in here. Like, I think he's going to stay in now. I don't see him going into Hydreigon, because if I am Assault Vest, which I am, he's going to be boned. I think his play is to try and Skull Burn me. We're out of Rain, so Barraskewda is, like, so neutered. How do I win this game? I have Trick Room as an option, which may be Trick Room Poliwrath. How fast is my Poliwrath? Can it underspeed his whole team? I've got no speed on Poliwrath. This is going to do jack shit. Yeah, Poliwrath's fat. There's an argument we might be able to do something with Trick Room here. But hazards are going to be an absolute nightmare. Ugh, and we crit him. That sucks. That really sucks. It means it's just less chip he gets on me. He'll know that we're AV now. He's going to go Thwackey. He's going to go Thwackey. Tentacle goes down. My banded poison jab. He's still got a whole Aegis Slash. Still got a whole Aegis Slash for banded poison jabs. Damn. Damn. Alright, how slow is my... I think my Venusaur's pretty fast, so... it is pretty fast. So, I'm gonna... I don't want to because I'm gonna be taking so much chip, but I'm gonna go hard Venu. What was his Dynamax in his team? Oh, Charizard. Yeah, that was never coming. That was never coming. Okay, so... I didn't want to do this already because I'm just gonna take so much chip, and if he makes a read, fair play to him. Swords Dance, okay. What's Thwackey's speed looking like? I'm guessing he didn't think I would go hard into this unless he has some tech for me. I mean, it's a speed tie if he's max speed. Well, he thinks it's a speed tie. I don't know if this thing can Oko me, but like, what else can I do here? Like, I'm just gonna go for the... Ah, I want to sub so bad, and then max Quake into the AG. But he is +2. If I max ooze this... I think he's going to go Aegis Slash. I don't think he's going to stay in. And if he's going to stay in, it's because he can kill me somehow. So... And if I'm wrong, we get swept by Grassy Glide. Grassy Glide, pretty much. Like, Grassy Glide just sweeps at this point. But... I feel like this is still really useful for him. And... I don't know what it can do to kill me, and I feel like I'm so in the back, like, I gotta make plays. He outspeeds me. It doesn't do too much, though, so that's nice. We boost our Spadef, which is nice. We're gonna get Grassy Terrain recovery, which is nice. He doesn't kill me with the next one. I bet he's like Hebia Berry. Nah, he can't be. He's got to be a Violite, right? I'm going to max Ooze this time because I don't think he's going to go Aegis Slash. I want to double max Quake on the Aegis Slash because he doesn't kill me with the next Acrobatics. But he might just value his damage on this. And he could try and go Hydra on the max Quake. I think he's going to save this. I really want to max Quake again. I wish I had. I clicked too fast there. I should have max Quake again. Because I think we've lost anyway if I don't do some shit, so... Because this in Grassy Glide, I'm thinking even in Trick Room isn't gonna... I'm gonna struggle. But that's why I kind of need him to gift it to me here. If I'd maxed Ooze that turn, that could have been huge for us. Because if we'd maxed Ooze there and taken him out... Yeah. I don't think he's gonna go AG, though. He doesn't. Hopefully we can kill this, because this thing actually is a threat. With Trick Room up, like, maybe we can do this with Poliwrath. Maybe. Oh, he is Hebia Berry Acrobatics. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. That's spicy. Oh, and it lives. And it lives. So his next Acro is going to kill me. How can I get around this? His next Acro is going to kill me. Do I want to preserve this? How many turns of Grassy Terrain does he have left? 2. I can max guard, stall out a turn of Grassy Terrain. And then the next turn he kills me, Grassy Terrain will go down. Barrascuda can come in and KO him. He doesn't have many water resists left for Barrascuda, so... He will have to save this, so... Yeah, overall, this isn't a bad line. Now, I can actually keep this and sack the Pelipper. Makes no real difference unless he's sub, and he's not a fucking sub, I'll tell you that much. He brought some flames. Jesus, this man brought some heat sets. So I could sack this, keep bangs around. I know I underspeed this under Trick Room now. So this is a Grassy Glide check under Trick Room. That's pretty nice. Soz Nige. Soz Big Nige, but you're gone, mate. You're gone, mate. If he's like sub or something, then I'm just gonna cry, but nah. Okay, I don't think he takes a band of liquidation if he's not a Violite, so I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna go for that. He basically just sacks something, gets this back in, clicks Grassy Glide, and then I set up my Trick Room with Cling Clang, so that's what we're going for. That's straight up just what we're going for. Like, I could flip turn and keep this around, but I think Liquidation just claims a KO now. Like, I don't think Hydra is going to take 2. If he's Scarf Hydra, then he's Scarf Hydra. We'll have to try and play around that, but I'm not letting, like, the Aegis Slash in to set up or any of that shit, so I don't think he's Scarf Hydra. I don't think Scarf Hydra against Rain makes that much sense. Like, everything's going to outspeed you in Rain, and what you don't outspeed, like, you wouldn't need a Scarf to outspeed. Unless he wants to outspeed, like, Heliolisk or Zoroark. But I don't, like, Zoroark's not really a threat to you. Heliolisk is, but not enough to run a Scarf, in my opinion. So he gets back in the Thwackey. He Grassy Glides. He can't afford to Swords Dance because Liquidation will kill him. He might try and Swords Dance, predicting the Cling Clang sack. But if he just takes this from me with Grassy Glide, then we Trick Room with Cling Clang, assuming we can live one hit from this thing, which I am assuming we can. And then we go on the offensive again. So he only has Frostlass, Aegislash, and Thwackey left. So maybe there's a chance we can do this. Maybe there's a chance we can do this. Maybe. I think the Aegislash is going to beat us in the end game. I think the Aegislash is going to beat us in the end game. It depends. Depends how much damage various things do to it. This is 100% killing me. Now, will we outspeed the Thwackey with Cling Clang? Because can he stall out my Trick Room? I hit 125. The problem is he can potentially stall out my Trick Room. Because it's hard for me to Volt Switch into my... Because I outspeed him in Trick Room. He's actually faster than me on this Thwackey. Because this Cling Clang is slower than my Venusaur, right? Oh, it's the same speed as my Venusaur, and he outsped my Venusaur. So, this would be better if I had a way of KOing myself. Like if I had Memento or something, or if I outsped him so I could get the slow pivot in Trick Room. Having the fast pivot in Trick Room is no good, because I want to get Poliwrath in for free. So, it's certainly not ideal. Now, if he goes into something else, we can potentially try and make some plays. Oof. We can try and make some plays, depending on what we think he's going to go for. Because he can, so he will Acro on this, I think, next turn. He Drain Punches this turn. Please don't KO me. Oh, do we die to burn? I don't think we do we? But I think we can maybe kill ourselves to recoil. Maybe, if Wild Charge can just do enough. Wild Charge can just do enough. Ooh, this is going to be tight. I wish that fucking we just died to burn there. And our leftovers, we might be out of recoil range. I think we are, but I think we'll be in acrobatics range. So the question is, does he Swords Dance? And I Volt Switch predicting the Swords Dance. I think we can do 11 points to ourselves, right? I think he has to respect the Volt Switch. Oh, it's tough, man. I'm really hoping this either KOs us or he attacks. That's not going to KO us, is it? Because this thing's going to have no fucking HP. Please attack me. Oh, we should have Volt Switched. We should have Volt Switched. We should have Volt Switched. Do you think we're recovering more than we're doing to ourselves? This is a nightmare. We have to get this 50-50 right. We have to get this 50-50 right. Well, no, we fucking don't. We just vote. We just vote. And if we have to sack something, we have to sack something. So, I'm just voting. I'm just voting. If I have to sack something, I have to sack something. Which is more useful for the end game? Venusaur or Poliwrath? Let's see. As we crit him. Why didn't we crit the Wild Charge before? Venusaur or Poliwrath for the end game? Definitely Poliwrath, I think, given that Frostlass can potentially Ice Shard a Venusaur. So if Venusaur goes down here, so be it. So be it. We have to do something. We have to do something. I can't just sit there Wild Charge and losing all my Trick Room. So if he Acrobatics, he should Acrobatics. That's the best play because it covers everything. It kills this if it comes in. It's okay. Cool. It wouldn't have killed the. Well, it probably would have killed actually the Kling Clang. So I get that play. I think he wants to keep this. How many times of Trick Room do we have left? Do we have 2 or 1? 2. Do I Sludge Bomb? I think he keeps this. I really do. Ah! Stop it! Oh, that still KOs? Okay, I didn't know that still KO'd. That didn't matter anyway then. I didn't know that still KO'd. Oh, that's GG then. That's GG because this will... Oh no, he loses his terrain here. So we have lost. Like, we have unequivocally lost this game. But we managed to force something, right? We managed to force something fun. I wish I'd max used this with the Venusaur, but I didn't expect him to be fast acrobatics. I didn't expect him to be fast freeze dry. He caught me off guard consistently throughout this game, and that's credit to him. Let's see, do I have any kind of end games available to me? I think he wants to save this, because I think Clefairy gets Trick Room, right? We are literally just playing for differential, and I don't care. I'm going to Liquidation, because you might want to save this for Grassy Glide. It seems like Grassy Glide is still pretty useful, and Grassy Terrain is still pretty useful, so... I'm going to Liquidation. It'll hit the Aegislash decently hard. It'll hit the Frostlass decently hard. Hey, I've been getting predictions wrong all game. We might as well keep doing it. This has been a fun one. This is what the season was supposed to be, right? He brought heat, we brought heat. We both came for each other. We both fucking played. I like this kind of game. I don't know if this will KO. It doesn't. I am now going to die to a Freeze Dry. And that will be that. I'm going to... Going to Poison Jab in case for some reason he wants to save this as like a taunt thing for the... Or he misses? He misses? Please KO, because I just did this in case he went back to Thwackey. Okay, good. Good. So he now goes back to Thwackey and wins. There's no way in hell... Aegislash... High horsepower, level 50 shield. Level 50 shield. I don't take this, do I? I don't take a Thwackey, like an offensive Thwackey Grassy Glide unboosted, do I? Not from this range, no. I'm just thinking, is there any... By forcing Aegislash into Blade form. High horsepower could KO. Max HP Aegislash. I don't know. Kling Klang's obviously dead on entry. This thing doesn't take any hazard chip, so I might as well get it in here. He's going to Grassy Glide. Do I take 2? I have no idea. I do take 2. So, see if I was teleport here, am I teleport? I'm not teleport. If I was teleport, I could potentially... Okay, I'm going to soft-boiled. This is tough, man. I'm pretty sure he's just won anyway. But the only thing I can think to do is to soft-boiled up. I'm not trying to stall him here. If I can soft-boiled up, I can get the Aegislash in. I can sack the Kling Clang to the Aegislash. No, because I have to get him into Blade form. I have to get him into Blade form, or I crit the high horsepower. Is my game plan on a crit now? It might have to be. I'm going to soft-boiled again, because I think he just Grassy Glides again. Nah, I think he's going to go AG, but as he saw stances, fair play. Fair play. Okay. Here's what we have to do. We have to Thunder, Para, into full Paras. Come on! Let's get some hacks, boys. Well, if we Thunder Para, he'll be slower than Poliwrath. If we can stall out his terrain... Hello! I see an end game. You see an end game? I see an end game. Para, Para, Para. If only I was T-Wave. If I was T-Wave, we actually had a shot here. If I had T-Wave, like, it would involve hacks, but it was a shot. Can we land? I was trying to axe him anyway. GG to Ultra Player. Like, this was what this season was supposed to be. Like, a bit of heat, a bit of fun. I really enjoyed this game. I'm going to do it again in case, you know, if we'd got the Para there, we'd been able to stall out his terrain. What we could have done is gone into Poliwrath. Maybe Poison Jab would have killed him because he's non-Eviolite. So, and then if he'd got full powered when he came back in, because we would have been able to... Oof. Aegislash still would have been a problem. Live! No, didn't live. I don't know. I was trying to axe. It is what it is. Sometimes you play the win con available to you. If I could have timer stalled him, I would have timer stalled him. This was a fun one. I like this, and I like Ultra Player a lot, so I don't mind this at all. This is what I wanted. I feel like I could have played this a lot better, of course. This is where we found out that it was a speed tie with the Venusaur earlier, and I outrun him here. Can you imagine? Just in case he decides to try and reset his terrain, fearing that he doesn't outspeed me, I'm going to high horsepower for differential. He might try and reset. Yeah, he might try and reset. We're dead to this, so like... If I could get a differential point, I'd take a differential point, right? GG to Ultra Player. I don't mind this. This, compared to last week I didn't feel good, but this week I feel okay. So next week, we go up against Mario B. I can't wait for that, and his Happy Valley Hariyama's, I believe. Looking forward to that one. So, we'll be back trying to get a win after 4 straight wins at the beginning of the season, then 3 straight losses here. Let's not go 4-4. No one wants to see that. So let's try and bounce back with a W next week. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this season. It's been different, but I've been enjoying it anyway. Thank you so much for loafing around with me, and I'll catch you again next time.